What is Neom?
Hi guys, my name is Ekaterina and you are on my channel where we are talking about the most interesting and the most expensive projects all over the world. And I think that this video is going to be the most exciting video because we are going to talk about the most futuristic projects in the world. We are going to talk about the Line. Now we are in the experience center of this project, which is located in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh. As a person who is interested in real estate globally, I'm traveling a lot. I've seen a lot of different projects in different countries, and I'm following the trends. And now what I can say that the global trend in developing a new city is the developing smart city, sustainable city. And this trend we will see in the project The Line. The Line, it's a component, it's a part of Neom project, which is consists of 4 different components. One is Hexagon, another one The Line, Trojena, it's a project located in the mountains, and the 4th project, it's located on the coastline of the Red Sea. The Line is 170 kilometers. Can you just imagine 170 kilometers? The height is going to be 500 meters and the width is 200 meters wide. So just to give you an idea that the tallest building, the height of the tallest building, Burj Khalifa, 828 meters. We are now in the experience center and we will meet with a guide who will go through the different rooms and we will give you more details about these projects. So we don't know prices yet and the availability, but if you want to be the first one, just fulfill the form. You will find this form just below the video, and once we have the information about the availability and the prices, you will be the first person who will get this information. We just have a couple of minutes before we meet our guide, and I just would like to draw your attention why Saudi Arabia is interesting for international investors. So first of all, this country was closed for many years, and it was not actually available. It was impossible for the foreigners to buy properties here. But with the recent change, with the new laws, now there is a way that foreigners can buy properties in Saudi Arabia, but it's, quite complicated. The government is about to introduce a new law which will allow the foreigners to buy property here in Saudi Arabia. So we are excited and we are waiting when the new law will take place. And we see that Saudi Arabia invests a lot in digitalization and in IT sector. And this we also see on the example of Neom project. So it's going to be, as I said, the sustainable city with only trains, with a lot of greenery, a lot of farms. And as I see it, this is really a global trend because now it's important to focus on the needs of citizens. So many of us are living in a big city, like such as New York, London, Dubai. We spend a lot of time in the traffic. Sometimes it's hours. So it affects the quality of our life. And this trend on the sustainable city, it reflects the need of the citizens. So we want to live in a green community where we can be surrounded by greenery, by parks, where it doesn't take long time to drive to your work. It doesn't take long to take your children from the school, for example. And that's actually the main concept of the new city, the sustainable city. And this is the main concept, the main focus of the project, the Line. So guys, we are now in the room where I would like to show you the model of the project. And it's really hard to imagine 170 kilometers will look like. So you see here, it's an artificial marina, and the water will be, they will bring the water from the Red Sea. How it's gonna look like inside. We said already that the whole project will consist in 12 phases. It will be released phase by phase. And in each phase, we will expect about 4 communities in each phase. To get from one community to another, it will take just 5 minutes by super speedy train. So here you can see how many greeneries are going to be. And again, you can own your property here, you can invest, you can rent it out, you can resell it, or maybe you can move here to Saudi Arabia. The information is released by the government. We will send it to you over, and you will be the first who will receive it if you fulfill the form just below the video.
Welcome to the first phase of the line. So you probably have many questions of when will the line be finished. Has not been announced, but this is the first phase of the line, which will be finished in 2030. Here that you guys are walking through is a canal, an artificial canal connected from the Red Sea all the way to the first phase of the line. Follow me, please. This canal will be 2.2 kilometers in length and 260 meters in width. Here's where all the boats and ships dock. They either dock here or they dock here. This would be the first marina out of 2. Here's the first marina, like you see. Up to 6,000 to 8,000 boats and ships enter inside of the hidden marina. Okay, here's inside of the line. Here's the biggest gate in the world, 300 meters in length and 200 meters in width. This is the same length as the Kingdom Towers in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. You guys know it?
Yes.
Yes. And here's inside of the line. Look up. You'll see the upside down towers. These are 4 upside down towers. Has not been confirmed what it's going to be used for, but my guess would be for sightseeing. Here's inside of the line. Anything that has lights would either be residential areas or areas people commute to, like cafes, restaurants, apartments. Anything with human interactions would be done in these lit up boxes. And at my right, see that globe? That green globe would be the first ever hanging stadium for football. We will host the Asian Cup for football in 2030, hopefully. And then we're heading outside of the line to the second marina. This is called the hidden marina. Why? We'll get to know why this is even called the hidden marina. Here's the second marina, right? Because of how high the line is, it hides or covers this marina. So that's why we like to call this the hidden marina. People coming from the Red Sea don't know that there is a marina here. That's why we like to call this the hidden marina. And at my left right here, you get to see the biggest cruise ship in the world, this one right here. It's called the Wonders of the Sea. It cruises around the world. It's not owned by Saudi Arabia. It's owned by the Royal Caribbean. It takes a turn around the world. It's just showing that it can enter and exit without any damage or harm. It's also comparing the massive size of this cruise ship to the massive size of the line. Keep in mind, the line itself would be completely mirrored. Why is it transparent right now? So us as visitors can see how it looks inside. Welcome to the flora section. This is the 4th section that talks about the plants within the Neom region. All these plants are located in the Neom region, not in the Line. Here's just to show you that it's not just a desert. Many people think Neom region is just a desert, which is completely false. Many scientists went there and discovered 224 plants within the Neom region. 19 of them are rare, and 2 of them are endangered. Here's one of the endangered ones. This is an aman. That's actually used for medicinal uses. People have coughing would use that actually. And over here, you get to see a second one. This is called the Astragalus, which is also endangered. And then you get to see many plants that are commonly found in Saudi Arabia or any other place. Here's a lot of varieties of lavenders. Right here you get to see a fig. That's a fig. So you get to see many plants also that's commonly found in the world currently. We're just showing you that the Neom has to offer a lot of plants within the region. So the Neom region has no inhabitants whatsoever, no human life at all. But there is actually a lot of wildlife and animals. So this community's, or this Line solution is to make a 50-meter space under this community so we don't disrupt the nature. Like I said, a 50-meter space under for the animals to pass by. We will not stop the migration of animals whatsoever. All the animals can pass by under without any damage or harm done to them. Also, you may question the birds. It will be completely mirrored. So you may ask, how about the birds? Will they hit the mirror? We don't want it to be the bloody line, we want it to be the line, right? There will be many openings within the line for the birds to pass by inside. Also, there will be many sensors so the birds know that there is something in front of them. And that's by Euler Wu. Here's a closer look of how it looks. This is the community of by Yuan Studio. We get to see many cultural activities going on. We get to see some yoga right here. This could be a book club or someone learning a new language. Over here, closer look, this could be a piano right there, or a concert going around over there. Here, someone's dancing alone right here. There's some dancing. It's halal dancing, don't worry. This community is by Co-op Himmelblau. What their main focus here is to give more of a modern architectural design. When compared to the others, it seems a bit more modern and familiar. So like when you take a first glance at it, you can say, yes, I could see this in the world currently. Here's a closer look inside, like you see. It still looks futuristic, but like I said, when compared to the others, it seems more modern and familiar. Here, this is by Tom Wascombe, the complete opposite of what we just saw over there. Here's extremely futuristic. The architectural design may seem a bit odd and mysterious. Looks like it's plucked out of a sci-fi movie, like you see inside over here. There are 2 means of transportation, 2 corridors of transportation, up here, under here. This will be outdoor for biking. That lead us over there, follow me. Right here, like you see, this is the cross-section of this community. And despite of it being a bit more mysterious and very futuristic, it's also very lively and communal. You can see this big river around here, a lot of naturalistic surroundings next to this river, right here. Here's a closer look at the transportation. These are the 2 levels of transportation that I talked about, right here. And this is by Tom Wascombe. Here's a closer look of the architectural design. His father was an astronaut, so he got a lot of inspirations from his father. Here is the construction of the line. You get to see in-depth looks, videos. About 1 year ago, we started construction. Here's showing you the excavation of the line. Like you see here, 170 kilometers in length. You get to see the whole regions of the line, like the sea around here. Here would be the upper valley, right over here. These are the mountains. They show you the 3 ecological regions within the line. It's very much connected to a lot of nature. You get to see panoramic views of nature within this community. Many levels of transportation also within this community. Here would be transportation mobility. This would show you an in-depth look of elevators within the community. You get to see a lot of naturalistic surroundings. Here are the residential areas. On top right here would be a huge stadium also. This is the cantilever. Do you guys remember in the first section when I showed you the module of the line, there was this tip? Do you guys remember next to the coastal side? Here, this is the entrance within the line. It's not a residential area, just an entrance. It's going to be one of the last things to be finished for the line. Here it contains actually 3 Michelin star restaurants, schools, resorts, hotels around here in this entrance. It gives you this very luxurious entrance into the wondrous, the line. This next community is the most unique community in my opinion. It's the most futuristic one also. Here, at first glance, looks like a valley inside of a cave. Looks like a forest. Also, right here, we get to see the hanging islands. Each one is connected to each other, mainly done for residential areas / services around here. Each one is connected. We offer a lot of architectural connectivity within this community. And under here, we get to see the open water world. From the beginning until the end, it's very much connected to the water, encouraging people to have outdoor activities with the water and the naturalistic surroundings next to it. And here is a closer look inside of this community. It may seem a bit more dark right here. Here it's much more lively. Here, this is by Paycob and Fried. This community gives a bit more of an architectural feeling that's very easy to understand. It's not that complicated when compared to the rest. Here on both sides will be residential areas and for services. Here you get to see a lot of naturalistic surroundings within this community. Many levels of transportation also. And over here in the center would be this hanging forest or floating forest. It's a park with upside down planting that you see here. That's mainly done for mobility and transportation. Here's a closer look. You get to see this little vehicle that takes you up. Diagonal, right, left, straight, down, any shape or any place you want to go can be completely achieved through this mobility system. It's one of the examples of zero gravity architecture. Gives you the feeling that there is no gravity. Of course, there is gravity, you will not fly or float, but gives you the feeling that there is no gravity through this transportation right here. This is by Morphosis. Remember in the beginning I showed you the leading architect of the architectural scene? This is by Morphosis, the leading architect. He's actually designed 3 parts for the line. This community right here, the cantilever, and the hidden marina that I showed you before. This community is a bit more complicated. It offers a lot of solutions for the line. This main community would be we like to call this the industrial community. Offers many solutions for the line, like the waste, the renewable energy, the many renewable energy and solar systems will also be planted here. You get to see this huge pipe right here. That is actually to retain the water of the rain so we can reuse it as renewable energy. So like I said, Morphosis designed this community mainly for the solutions within the line.
So guys, thank you for your attention. And I hope you enjoy the information, you enjoy the video. We try to give you as many information as it's possible because I know that it's quite hard to find anything on the internet. So that's why we came here. That's why we are in Riyadh and taking this video especially for you. So if you have any question or you would like to get information or you would like to invest in Saudi Arabia, just don't hesitate to contact me. All my contact details you will find just below the video. See you on the next episode.